Hi, my name is Mr. Darrell Heuser, and I'd like to welcome you to Chemistry 131/131A online, Section I-1. This is an online chemistry course, and I know we have both courses listed separately, the labs listed separately for the class, but for the purposes of this course, all the information for both is going to be listed on Blackboard under Chemistry 131-I-1. And we're going to combine both courses, so at the end of the semester, whatever grade you get, you'll get in both the 131 and 131A. Again, check my announcements for more detail on the subject matter. The book we're going to use this semester is Deniston, General Organic and Biochemistry, 8th edition. It's a custom book. It's a loose leaf edition available in the bookstore. It comes with the Connect codes. If you've purchased a hard copy at the bookstore at the beginning of the year before they got the right copies in, you can take it back and exchange it for the proper copy. I urge you to register for Connect as soon as possible. The easiest way to do it is to open up one of my assignments, click on it, it'll take you to the Connect McGraw-Hill website, and it'll ask you to input the code to register for the course. If you don't have a code, you can sign up for the free trial, and I think it's good for 2 to 3 weeks. Or you can purchase a code directly through McGraw-Hill at that time if you purchased your book somewhere else. It's important that you have the Connect code because that's where we'll do all our homework, our Learn Smart assignments, and our tests. All of our assignments have due dates. Make sure that you keep track of the due dates. There's an assignment summary at the top of each folder, which will tell you when each assignment is due. After that time, the assignment is no longer accessible and you cannot submit that assignment. I do not accept late assignments. They'll be graded as a 0. Tests are timed approximately 170 minutes. There's a 3-day range in which you can take the test. It ends usually at 8 o'clock in the evening. You have 170 minutes from when you start the test. You cannot save the test and come back to it. So once you start, you have to complete it. Also, at 8 p.m. at the end of the due date time, all the tests shut off. So you can't start it at 7 p.m. and think you have 170 minutes. You have to start 7 p.m. It will shut off at 8 p.m. If you have computer problems, you need to call Connect. I urge you, they have a part in Connect where you can check your computer for compatibility and make sure you have all the plugins. Check that. It will tell you if you need plugins, and you'll be able to click at that site and it will download the appropriate plugins or remove cookies or whatever it needs to do. The browsers it supports are Firefox 11 and higher, and I totally recommend that you get that. That's a free download. They say it supports Internet Explorer 9 and above and Google Chrome. I've had success with all 3. If your computer locks up, call Connect. If it's a Connect problem, they'll give you a code, and you can send that code to me to verify that Connect was having a problem. If your computer locks up during the test, please notify me as soon as possible. I can reset it. If this happens more than once, I reserve the right to ask you to come onto campus and take a makeup test. It's usually a paper test. And believe me, it is harder than the regular test, so please make sure you get your computer working. You are responsible for your computer working. I cannot fix computer problems. Additionally, for the lab course, we have a lab kit that you order from eScience. They ship it to you, comes in a big box. When you get that lab kit, it'll have a page in there with a list of contents. Please go through the box, make sure you have all the materials and that all the equipment is in good shape. If anything is broken or missing, please contact eScience directly and they will send you the replacement parts. Not having something or something that's broken is not an excuse for missing the labs. The lab manual is in the kit. It's on a CD. I've also downloaded it on Blackboard. Also, this semester, under each assignment, under each labs, I've downloaded the appropriate labs so you can click an introduction to the lab, which will take you through some materials. You can then click on the experiment, perform the experiment. At the bottom of the experiment, there is a button you can click which will open up a Word document with tables and questions. For most of your lab reports, you will fill in those tables and questions, save that document to your computer, go back to the lab assignment, open it up, and there will be a place where you can attach the file. You will attach that and submit it. Most of the labs are due on a Saturday by 11:59 p.m. Some of them take several days to do. You have to let materials dry. So make sure you read and start the lab ahead of time, not at 10 p.m. the night it's due. Outside of that, if you have questions, you can contact me. I prefer it by email. My phone number is listed in the syllabus. However, a lot of times, sometimes during my office hours, I am at what's called the STEM Center or in the lab preparing for my inline classes. I'm also at the Workforce Development Center on Monday and Wednesdays. If you feel in Clayton, if you feel you want to talk to me, you can come out and talk to me. Or if you want to come out to campus and talk to me, please send me an email and tell me you're coming and I'll know to expect you. Emails, I answer within 24 hours during the week. On the weekends, I cannot promise that, but I will answer them as soon as possible, usually Monday morning. Outside of that, I think the important rules for success are obviously read the chapters, stay on top of things, do the homework, do problems at the end of the chapter, do the homework problems, do the Learn Smart. These assignments count towards your attendance. Learn Smart, tests, homework are all 1.5 hours absence if you miss it. For the class part of the course, if you miss more than 6 hours, you get a WF. For the lab portion, each lab is worth 3 hours attendance to make it equal to what we would have in class. If you miss more than 2 labs, you get dropped from the lab. If you get dropped from the lab, you get dropped from the course. You get dropped from both. Vice versa, if you get dropped from the class, you get dropped from the lab. Other than that, I can tell you there's web links on the side that have a bunch of different sites you can go to practice problems. There's also a site that'll take you to math tutoring, and also a site that'll take you to the con videos. I've put some of the con videos in the course, but you can go to that site and there's probably about 30 other con videos that will go over some of the material in the course, and some people find that helpful. Other than that, I hope you have a good semester. If you have any questions, please contact me. And don't panic. Just keep on top of it, and you should do fine. Thank you.